Hello.
And what's up? We got another Central Podcast Entertainment for you.
The quick version, or at least part one, since part two will resume for tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
That depends.
Here we go.
So
Kicking off with Money in the Bank.
Yeah, we're gonna go right into Money in the Bank from last Sunday. Kickoff show. Truth defeated Barrett, which I thought was BS.
Yeah,
shows you how much they dislike Barrett.
Once I saw that, I immediately thought of what you said for relationship. We're like, what does this mean for King Barrett now? What does this mean?
Well, now we see.
You're just another jobber.
Yeah. But I liked how the show started off. It started off with a Dusty Rhodes tribute.
Yes.
Showing a great package, video tribute package.
Yes, but I thought there was going to be the video package. Then they start the pre-show match, but apparently,
well, they did in order. They did Dusty Rhodes tribute. They had all the superstars on the entrance stage, just like they did for Eddie Guerrero
and everyone, and all the others,
Brian Pillman, Owen Hart, etc. They did that. They did the tribute package. They clapped for. They did the 10 bells.
And then they did
the kickoff promo for the show, and then the fireworks, etc.
Yes.
Then it's the first match, which I was confused that they kick off the match with the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Wait, hold on! I just realized something. There was no budget cuts this year after WrestleMania.
Not that much, at least. As far as we know, wasn't that as much budget cuts.
Well, I wonder how long it's going to be before we finally get different stages again, but that's going to be sometime, I guess.
Yeah.
But it stinks that we got to start off the pay-per-view with Money in the Bank.
Yeah, couldn't have this been second to last?
Or... I was almost going to say the main event, but yeah, second to last would have been better.
Not the main event, but at least second or third to last.
But one can argue.
But whatever. And
it was a good match, but
it was a good match, but
there wasn't enough good spots.
I know there were just
sorry.
I don't understand why they don't take that much spots. We did get, not to say that they didn't provide good spots for this match. There were spots that were good.
Yeah, but there wasn't. I was expecting Adriano to pull out some good stuff, and along with I forgot who else was in the match. I know Sheamus was in there, and
Reigns, Ziggler, Orton.
I was expecting Ziggler and possibly Reigns to do something. I would love to see a spear from the ladder or something.
But I guess, and then I figured, you know what? Maybe they're saving those spots for the Rollins Ambrose match. I don't know.
But nope. Apparently not. Well, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But we thought Reigns was going to get it.
Then Bray Wyatt comes out for no reason.
And I would be a liar if I said I wasn't jumping out of my seat getting excited when that happened. I was.
Yeah.
I literally was shocked out of my mind when
Bray Wyatt came out.
I was like, no. I was like, oh my God, they're going to do a Bray Wyatt Reigns now?
First we got, Rollins, you're next. Someone needs to make a meme about that.
And then and on the last video we did, or the predictions, I said it would be great if Sheamus won, and what do you know?
But the way you won the match was terrible. It was
the finish was bad.
He was just like, my hair.
No, he was poking him in the eye. That pulled him off the ladder. That was a bad finish. What kind of finish was that?
Yeah. Maybe back in the 80s this would have been fine, but not today. Yeah. I thought he just grabbed his hair and then he just fell down.
No, he was poking him in the eye.
Really?
All the way down the mat.
Really? What kind of... That's not even a Dusty finish.
No.
What kind of finish is that? We expected better.
Maybe. How odd is it that the Dusty finish was at Elimination Chamber, then 2 weeks later he dies?
Oh.
Coincidence?
I think not. But wait.
And Ultimate Warrior makes that speech a day before he dies?
But
What? Oh,
No, wait. What would have been a better finish is if... No. That wouldn't have worked well. Only if Sheamus was a face, if this could have worked. He's on the ladder with Neville, and then he turns him around and 1, 2, 3... 10 falls down, then he gets the briefcase.
Yeah, that's a face move.
Yeah, if he was a face, that would have worked, but...
That's not the case right now.
Huh.
But I'm glad Sheamus won. At least
I
it was.
was more excited to see
Yeah,
It's
and
very Ains win, but
yeah, but it was just like OTRS Central said. He complained about like it would have been a perfect way for Reigns to turn heel and all that. But it
exactly.
was just their WWE's
It's a
way of
creative decision.
WWE's way of no going that
We're
heel
not doing it
return.
yet. Not yet.
Or do you think ever?
You never know. You never know.
Then we get to the Divas title match, which, for what it's worth, was a good match
I forgot the match. Wait, it was Paige versus Nikki.
for the Divas title, and then they did the twin magic. Paige rolled up Brie for the win.
And they go, "Ah, I won!" Like, "Oh no,
But
no,
then,
no, no!"
but then she's like,
I have tissues in here, so you got the wrong person.
like I don't understand too. Like, can't they tell by now which Bella it is? I could tell right now which Bella.
The attire tells it all mainly, but yeah,
and the size.
yes, that too.
And that size.
What kind of refs? Why do the refs have to go with this, making the refs look ridiculous? Like, oh, I can't tell which is which. You can tell.
Yeah, this was just atrocious.
Huh?
That was just atrocious. But the match itself was good, but the finish was just
the shade finish. I was almost gonna say it's shades of the Montreal Screwjob, except there wasn't a switch. It's like, oh, I won. Oh no, you didn't. You pinned the wrong person.
Yeah, but it's like, Then we get to Ryback versus Big Show. This wasn't even that good of a match.
But hey, at least the right guy won. Not compared to a simulation.
Well, Big Show won by DQ.
Okay, so technically
because Miz like hit both of them in the head with a microphone.
I forgot about that during the match. I literally forgot about that.
This is not even worth talking about, but that's just how it went.
Yeah, even though I won by a spear, which you were still shocked about.
Yeah.
Whatever if it were chokeslam, but anyway, next match.
Then we get to John Cena versus Kevin Owens, and this match, oh man, it was.
It's
but the match itself, I don't know if I would say though that this was better than the Elimination Chamber match, but it was a great match.
I say it's an alright / good match because we've seen most of these spots before.
I know.
I wasn't really jumping out of my seat for these false finishes, so yeah, it's an alright match.
Yeah, I mean the first time, what confuses me is that he hit the first AA, and all of a sudden he just starts flipping. And when Owens kicked out of the first AA, Cena starts flipping his wig.
Wait, run that by me again.
Owens kicked out of the first AA.
AA, 1, 2,
kick out, and then he gets pissed off.
Wait.
Shouldn't you know by now that like 20 other guys have kicked out of the AA? And I counted it too. It's 20 guys, including Kevin Owens.
You know the exact number.
Yeah, 20 guys.
Actually, what, you looked it out on the internet?
No, in my head I was like, okay, Raw kicked out, Lesnar kicked out, Triple H kicked out. In my head I just know who have kicked out of the AA. Most of the guys that have faced Cena in the U.S. Title Open Challenge has kicked out of the AA once. At least once.
If I repeat, no way. If this was the first match, then okay, but not the second match.
Now, the second time he kicked out of the AA and he got frustrated, I was okay with. But the first one, you get immediately mad? You should know by now that a guy's going to kick out of the AA. It's been 10 years.
The Undertaker never got mad when someone kicked out of the Tombstone the first time. Usually it'd be a shocked reaction, but he would never get upset.
He never got pissed at the ref.
Yes, because that's what Zena did. He really got his face like, that was 3. No, that was 2.
He looked like he was about to just smack that referee. He was turn heel.
That was about to be, yeah.
He was about to go full on heel there.
But no, I stayed in character.
But our fears came true, and Cena would end up beating Kevin Owens.
Then we got the SummerSlam match.
I mean, but I'll admit though, it was kind of good how they booked it too. I mean, yes, Cena won, but at least they still made Owens look strong and for the aftermath.
Apron powerbomb.
Yeah. But I'm still not a fan of Cena going over because
He should have gone over later.
Because just the same like rivalry type that they do.
You got it.
Where where any match with Cena, he can't lose 2 pay-per-views in a row.
You gotta do it the same way as Triple H and Cena, except Kevin Owens is Cena. He beats him a second time. Then we continue on later down the road, maybe a year or two. Then we encounter, and Cena beats him then.
Yeah, can't there be a guy that Cena can't beat?
Yes, like we need to build to this, but we can't build Cena.
But they just go with the status quo instead of mixing it up. That's just their problem.
And that's why it sucks when you have John Cena match. Cena's gonna win this match most of the time.
Yeah. Then we get to the tag team titles, Primetime Players versus the New Day.
I literally thought the New Day was gonna come out.
I know. I and this win came out of nowhere. I thought, I was watching the match, all of a sudden, I turn around for a second, Titus O'Neil hits his move, and then it goes 1, 2. I was like, okay, 1, 2, and then he got 3. I was like, what? And the Primetime Players got the win? I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I was shocked too, but hey, it's cool.
I mean, yeah, the Primetime Players deserved it.
But
I'll say they deserve it, but the finish was
what? Finish and then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but it was just I don't know. It was just out of nowhere, and it just wasn't, I guess, as good enough or as great enough.
Yeah.
Then we move on to the main event.
Yeah.
Rollins Ambrose ladder match.
And my wish has finally come true. We finally got that match, as Kurt Angle said. Like to see 2 guys go at it, no interference. This guy beats me, he beats me. If I beat him, I beat him. And Rollins came out with the win.
And it was really, it was such an old school ladder match type of feel. Because there weren't as much spots or flips or anything. It was just in-ring psychology at its finest.
While using some ladders.
Because Rollins a lot of time was working on Ambrose's leg, and the psychology is, okay, if I injure his leg, he can't climb. He can't climb that ladder and retrieve the title. Which was a good way to go about it, and the match was pretty good itself.
Yes, I can give it that. Even though, hey, the finish, both guys got the title. Whoa!
Yeah, but that's the only complaint. The finish was what?
I don't really complain too much about that, even though
I think what they were going for is both guys got the belt.
Yeah, but
Ambrose screwed that up. But they screwed it up, and Ambrose let go, and Rollins...
Ambrose held on to it.
Yeah, that finish was just weird, and was just... didn't look right.
But hey, at least he beat him fair and square, cleanly, without any help, so now I can fully legitimize Seth Rollins. Okay, you can actually win a match by yourself, or at least win a match against Ambrose.
So overall, pay-per-view was
alright.
For what it's worth, it was watchable, but the finishes were I'm not a big fan
of. That's what Daily X-Men said as well.
But the match was good.
Yep. Now let's see Battleground. No, wait, that's probably not going to be that good either. We'll have to wait until SummerSlam, but we don't know. Sure.
I don't know. Usually the Battlegrounds are bad.
Yeah, well, the only thing that was good about Battleground was the first one when the Rhodes Brothers won the tag team championship. That was the only good thing.
They didn't win the tag titles.
They got their jobs back.
Yeah, they beat the Shield to get their jobs back. Then on Raw, I think 3 weeks ago or 3 weeks later, they won the tag titles.
Okay.